Well, Rachel, it feels to me like you've had 9 of these in your teens and 20s. Like you've had
mini ones.
Mini ones. You've got a very big jump on a career at a very early age.
I think yes, but I feel also like I had a lot of like, I don't know. I think a lot of people in my age and younger feel like there have been a lot of like setbacks. Like it's like,
yes.
like basically like Shiva Baby was supposed to premiere at South by and then it was canceled because of COVID. And then I was like, oh my God, my career is over because of COVID. Like when is this going to end? Whatever. Then we get back into the industry. We get to make Bottoms. Bottoms comes out during the strike. And like there's I think like.
And you couldn't promote it during the strike?
Couldn't promote it during the strike.
Yeah, I remember that.
But the girls on TikTok did it for us. Literally shout out. Because I was like, they took the movie and ran with it.
That's great.
And that was amazing. But I think like, I felt sort of a similar thing to you, which is like, basically like, I think you get, the early 20s were really chaotic. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. By the mid 20s, I was like, not The Simpsons, but you have your stuff where you feel like, okay, I've got my thing. I know what I'm doing. And then just all of a sudden, like something feels wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I don't know what it is. And you sort of like sit in something feeling wrong for like 2 years or a year, whether it be a relationship or being like, I'm not quite doing like, I'm doing what I want to be doing, but I'm not doing it all the way or I need whatever. And like, you have to make that leap. Like, I don't know if when you said, I'm not doing an overall deal at The Simpsons, your agent said, you're a fucking idiot.
He did say that.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like, because you're like, I don't have the next job. I don't know what it is. I feel something. For me, like, I think it was like the jump of fully stepping into a creator role on my own. It's really scary. I think I've always felt insecure in myself as like a writer on my own. I just, in general, I feel like I'm like, I feel like I'm a good like pep talker, cheerleader. I get to-do lists done, but I never really thought like I'm that talented. In general, I think I'm just like more of a hard worker than I am talented.
But that's how everybody feels.
I think being hardworking is a good part of it. You know?
But that's how I would have. I mean, everybody has that.
Yeah.
I don't. That's just so common.
Yeah.
That I always thought that, well, I get by because I work.
Because I
can outwork anybody and I do my homework.
Yeah.
And then it was a long time. And look, all these years later, I still have those days.
Yeah.
We all have that. When you show me someone who is an artist of any kind and they have no insecurity and they have no doubt and they have no fear, I think I have no interest in seeing their art. None.
Yeah.
I just have none.
But it's scary, and it's like there's a difference between being in someone else's thing and being a part of it and knowing like, well, if it doesn't go well, I can say, hey, I'm just the actor, or like, I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I had no control. To step into a role where you're like, oh, if people hate this, they hate me. Like, not actually, but kind of. Like, I'm like, I'm like, it's like, my name. I'm like, it's me. I'm naked in it. I wrote it. Like, it's very vulnerable. And so while I was in the process of waiting to see if the show got picked up, I had like done the pilot. I was waiting to see if the show got picked up.
This is HBO. You're waiting to hear from HBO.
This is from HBO. And I am like having to say no to other things. And it's really scary because I'm like, I don't know if the show is happening. I don't know if I'm good enough. I go through a breakup. I get arrested in the Cayman Islands. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
And this all happened in 1 month.
What happened in the Cayman Islands?
This is on me, but I brought a CBD joint in my bag. I didn't even do it on purpose. It was like I had like a leftover CBD joint that I bought in a grocery store in like the back of my purse. And then they really search your bag. Like they search your bag. She's like taking out my vibrator. I'm like, girl, put that away in the middle of the airport. Like they search her bag. And she was like, do you have any drugs on you? And I was like, I do not have drugs on me. So then I was like, why would I have drugs? But then I didn't know CBD was also illegal. So then she finds a CBD. What? So then I got in trouble for lying about the drugs.
The Cayman Islands is the hub of white collar crime, and they bust you for a CBD joint?
It's insane.
That's
amazing. They took my phone away. Shout the fuck out, Claire, my assistant who's out there. You met her. She thought I was kidnapped. So they take my phone and my passport. I'm in jail for like 5 hours. Nothing. Claire thinks I've been kidnapped because she's calling the hotel. She's like, has anyone seen Rachel? Some people at the hotel had seen me getting into an unmarked white van. So then Claire, which is how they take people to jail there.
What the fuck?
And so then Claire's like, she's been kidnapped. So then Claire's like calling the embassy. Literally.
This is a good assistant because Sona, in the same situation, if they said, we've heard reports that Conan's gone, he's not at his hotel, he's been taken in a white van, you'd be like, all right, well, let me know.
Yeah.
Hit the clubs. I'm hitting the clubs.
Yeah.
I'll be like, is the joint okay?
And tell me more about this
Did they throw
joint.
that away? Can they mail it back?
They should send that back to us.
That's
send
evidence.
that back.
I might need to look at
I
that.
should look at that.
Keep him. Give me the joint.
Give
Were
me
you
the
scared
jar.
or were you pretty confident?
I was scared. I think I was also just having a breakdown in my life where I was literally like, I don't have a show. I just turned down these other like jobs. I am like in the middle of a breakup with my boyfriend and now I'm in jail.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second. I was just like, I got really freaked out where
Sure.
I was like, I was crying in there and then I started telling the girl about my breakup and it was just all, anyways. Claire called my lawyers and they knew a lawyer in the Cayman Islands who came and got me out of jail.
Oh, wow.
So it was all fine. I just had to apologize on camera and get a mugshot and I do have a record there.
Wow.
It's okay.
I love it.
This is-
I know I
Wow.
wanted
It's badass.
It's
Yeah.
badass. I wanted the picture so bad. I was like, please send me the mugshot. They did let me put on makeup for the mugshot, which was, I thought, really sweet. I was like, I've been traveling, I'm sweating. She was like, you can go into your bag for mascara. But that was all like in 1 month. And then I got back from the Cayman Islands and the show got picked up.
That's great.
And then it was my birthday. My 29th birthday. So mine maybe came a little earlier than yours, but now I just had my 30th birthday right before the show comes out. So it's very like, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like a very like mystical time where everything is like shifting and whatever, but I felt so out of control that whole time. And I was like, I don't know why. I just feel like I have to trust.
Yeah.
But it's that same thing where it's like, you don't know.
Well, here's what I'll tell you. I'm very confident that people are going to love your show. I am. And because I know youth culture.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yeah.
no,
More Dick Van Dyke references.
It's really well done. Your show is really well done. I am confident that people are going to really like this show because I was binge watching it and really impressed. And I think you're very impressive. I thought so when we got to talk and I met you, and I'm a huge fan. And I'm just excited to see all the things you're going to do. I really am. So we're going to wrap it up because I want to let you go and make more cool things. But I'm a cheerleader. I'm an old doddering cheerleader on the side.
I love it.
And I'm really happy for you.
That really means a lot. And especially you watching all in a row means a lot to me because I know you've seen. I'm like, you thinking it's funny means a lot because you're the funniest. So,
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought I'd bring it sincere at the end.
All right.
Thank you so much for having me.
This was amazing.
This was
Thank
so
you so much for
fun.
doing it. This was great. And you came in and hugged everybody, and I've never touched these people.
You won't even look us in the
No,
eye.
I haven't met you till today. It's nice to see you.
Yeah.